A very big welcome back to the podcast of Oriental Pacific Futures based in Malaysia, KL. This is Dawang here from PW and the podcast of FCPO trading in Busan, Malaysia will cover this week from 31st March up to the 4th of April. All right, we are moving into the second quarter of the year, and the FCPO prices for May closed at a price of 2653 on last Friday, all right, which is the 28th of March. So this week, all right, according to the daily chart that we illustrate here, all right, if we look from the bottom previously from 2482 that pulled up to the top of 2907, the market actually came down in a straight correction wave, all right, and bypassing 50% correction, we're actually expecting the market to go down to test the 66 percent region for this coming week. And the other strong support that has been rising up from this line that we are drawing up, all right, this is a very strong support that actually confluently will be meeting in the region of 2,600 ringgit per ton in the FCPO prices, and of course on the downside, 2580 is supported strongly by the EMA 200 average line as well. So this week, what we're actually expecting for the FCPO market to perform is to head a little bit lower, all right, a little bit lower, but at the bottom of 2580 to 2,600 ringgit per ton, we expect a lot of bargain hunting and buying interest to step into the market. Then on the other hand, if the market happens to touch the bottom and bounce up, or buying interest comes in, then we expect the 50% region here, or at the benchmark at 2,700 ringgit per ton, will be a very strong selling pressure, and this hopefully could be able to cap the market from breaking above. So in overall, on this coming week, 31st of March up to the 4th of April, we expect the market will trade sideways, and the range most probably will be moving from the bottom side 2580 to 2600 up to the top side of 2700 ringgit per ton. But the expected market movement will be coming down in the early part of the week before it actually goes up again towards the end of the week. And looking at this bottom here, all right, the open interest is still maintaining a pretty high, and also the volume is also pretty high, above 20,000. So on the downtrend here, moving in a series of black candles, we actually expect the market should be continuing to be a little bit bearish on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. All right, this is a short podcast of OPF based in Malaysia. My name is Dawang here from PWForex.com, and thank you for staying with us. This is your favorite technical expert, Dawang, signing off here, and I shall speak to you again next week. Please do come back and share with us on more information. Thank you very much. Bye bye.